Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 or 2.0 as some people would call it. This is part 2. We did part 1 about 6 months or so ago when I was only shooting left-handed because of shoulder surgery on my right arm. I'm pretty much back to normal now, and we have mounted the Holosun 507C X2 on the top of the Smith & Wesson M&P that comes ready for optics. We'll talk more about that in just a couple of minutes. Happen to have the Holosun lying around and figured I might as well put it to good use. So it is mounted, and we're ready to see how this 2.0 works now that I got an optic on it and now that I got my right hand back in business. Stay with me. Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. I've got some 124 grain. This is actually blazer brass loaded up in here. And let's just see how it works out here at 12 yards before we try anything real challenging or more challenging. All right, just real simple. You know, we have to start by asking Alice which way we're going to go. Alice says left to right. And the red prairie dog. Knocked him all the way off. M&P 2.0. Let's take it over to 25 and then we'll come back and talk about it. Okay, so I'm carrying the M&P 2.0 in a Muddy River tactical holster. We come over here and get a better view of it. And again, Muddy River did not send this to me. It's my go-to holster company when I need something that works right on short notice. I get a hold of Muddy River, and got some lighting problems here, but that's the best I can do right now. So I got an outside the waistband and an inside the waistband with the monoblock belt clip on it that works really well with this flat dark earth M&P. Again, Muddy River is not sponsoring this. They didn't send it to me. I paid full regular price for it, and I just happen to really like the Muddy River holsters. And of course it's on the belt with a Core Essentials belt. It goes real nice with this Core Essentials camo belt that now Core did send this to me a while back, and it's kind of my go-to when I'm wearing any kind of a khaki or tan type trouser. 25 yards. Let's start with the yellow raccoon over there on the right. Make sure I got the camera on. And yes, it is on. How about the black crow next to it? Oh, come on. How about the head flipper on the black silhouette? Red woodchuck. Center of the red silhouette. Ah, come on. There we go. Gonna get it back. Green standing prairie dog. White with a black center, 8-inch. And that's it for that magazine. I got a couple left in this one. Just for kicks, let's see if I can get that yellow 6-inch way over there on the left. And what do I have? One shot left. And let's go for the black 12-inch with a white center. There we go. Right, M&P 2.0 compact flat dark earth. We did a video on this a few months ago, or actually about 6 months ago. I'll post that up here somewhere so you can go back and look at all the specs on it, the weights comparison with the Glock 19 and my Franken-Sig 320. One complaint I did have at the time, and again I was only shooting left-handed because my right arm was disabled. One complaint was the inability to use the slide stop lever left-handed, and I'm still not able to use that. Even though it's ambidextrous, I'm still not able to drop the slide using that. I can, however, drop it from the opposite side. Ambidextrous safety, of course, and you know I do like thumb safeties. It does work fine. I think I made a mention in the original video too, this has a chassis system. It does not. The implication is that it does because you can see the serial number up here, but it in fact is not a chassis. It is your typical Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. You can't swap a chassis out because there is no chassis. It's all parts, yeah, kind of like a typical Glock construction. So no chassis, but does work really nice. The gun came with the sights that are a little taller, and with the Holosun mounted on it down on the number 1 plate, 1 of 7. The sights do co-witness quite nicely, and so far it's working good. We mentioned the back strap in the earlier one, mentioned the trigger pull. I still have that little glitch right there. Not sure if the camera or the microphone's picking that up, but there's a little glitch right there. Nothing to do with the safety tab. If I hold that in, I've still got the glitch. And it doesn't really bother me when I shoot it. It's at the beginning of the wall, but it still works okay. Holosun 507 CX2 is working okay for me. No complaints. All right, we got to try it out at 50 yards. M&P 2.0 compact. We're at a Holosun 507 CX2 on it. I got one magazine, 15 round magazines, by the way. It does come with 2 of them. Loaded up with 124 grain Winchester, and just see what it'll do out here at 50 yards. Of course, let's start with a gong on the left. We got to do that. 16-inch high right. Oh, come on. I was doing better than that left-handed in the original video. There we go. I don't know why it took so long. 12-inch below it. 10-inch to the left of the 16. 8-inch below that. 6-inch to the left of that. Oh, come on. There we go. What do I have left here? 3 rounds. Let's do the silhouette. Lower right. Yeah, I think it's moving. Let's go back to the gong. And to the gong. It does stay open on the last round. M&P 2.0 Part 2. Definitely liking the gun, and something, this may be my carry gun for a while. I like the way it shoots. I like the way it feels in the hand, certainly with this Muddy River tactical holster, both inside and outside the waistband. And again, they didn't send those to me. But I do like the company. All right, M&P 2.0, just a real quick look. Original specs, I already linked the video up there. Check that out, and happy with the gun. Thanks for stopping in. Smith M&P 2.0 compact with 5 rounds of SIG 124 grain V-Crown Elite Defense jacketed hollow point. Let's just see where that shoots here at 15 yards. Upper right hand target. Hold that last shot, but it's hitting pretty close to 15 yards. V-Crown ammo may be my go-to ammo for this gun.